Hello and welcome back to my channel. So same clothes as I recorded all these videos in the same day because I had the unboxing, so I needed to get it done. But I've got two left, so I hope you enjoyed the other videos that you saw what I did with the slings and the P Metallicas and all the other bits and pieces. But it is the Grammostola Pulchras, the two I've got, and I've never had them from this size. I think it was 2 to 3. I think they're 3 centimeters, but these are both in pre-molt, so I want to get them rehoused. But I've always had them slightly bigger and then grown on, as I did with Snipes. I put an annotation up to the video up there to Snipes that I thought was a male. Had him for ages and ages, a year, and then turned out to be a female. Grew really well, and then obviously perished. Quite gutted when I had to move house. Just didn't get it done quick enough, and for some reason she struggled, had a molt and then died. So really gutted about that. So I've not really had any more of them because I didn't want to, because some of the spiders I get attached to more than others, and Snipes was one of the ones I got attached to, just like One Fang Harry, for all of you that know and watch my channel. So I want to get these two and yeah, see if we get male or female, just grow them on and just see them from this tiny bit, this tiny size. So what I'm going to do is, I've got these that I got from the spider shop ages ago. I think they're perfect size for them now, so I've got one each, so I'm just going to sort these out and put them in. So let's get on with this and let's get these rehoused. Okay, so that's what I've done with these little enclosures. I had to glue all these edges back together. So this is for the Brazilian black, but I've just wedged in some decoration. I've put, if I move my hand out of the way, because these are small enclosures, the camera focuses on what I've got in front. Put a little water dish there, which is my ink pots. The same on the other one, but anybody that's had a Grammostola Pulchra knows that that'll disappear because they are bulldozers. But the reason I've done it like this is I just want to see what they do. So I've done them a little cave, dry substrate. I put a little bit, a tiny bit of moisture on there, but I put more of the moisture on the top. So if I turn that around, you can see they've got their cave, but I've done it so I've done the carpet moss on the top to see if they go and stay there, but then it gives me a chance to, when they get rid of their water dishes, as they always do, I can just sprinkle some water down or spray on top of there, so they've always got humidity, and then try and keep on top of the ink pots. But I've done that, and I've done the same with this one as well, so should be ideal for them. They should be fine in here. They're a good size. Probably I could have put them in I've got the next size up from this, so I could have probably, yeah, I've got the next size up from these as well, so a bit bigger, so I could have probably put them in there. But I tend to find these just stay out and don't move a lot, and just dig, and then dig over to this side, then dig over to that side, then move the dirt back. That's all they seem to do. So I'm just going to rehouse them both after I fix this back on, because I've just broken it. And then I shouldn't have any problems with these escaping. They'll be quite slow, so let's just see what happens with this one. Right, so let's just see if we can do one at a time. Away. Let's have a little look. And there we go, look, with the absolutely huge abdomen. Absolutely massive. These will just feed and feed and feed. But this is definitely in pre-molt. Let's just see if I can get this one to walk in gently. Where are you going? And you walk straight on in. Come on, buddy, got a good home there. There we go, over the edge. Look at that abdomen. Christ, that's a fat boy. Go on then. See, it's perfect size for them. Straight into the cave, no problem at all. But I just want to see, obviously, if it will go up the top. And the reason I've done this also is just obviously to help with the molting, so it just keeps the humidity. Because what I find is, because these dig a lot and they move around a lot and they eat so much, their abdomens get huge. So if they get too big of an abdomen when they molt, that could cause them problems as well. And then the water dish is always covered with soil. So if you think, oh, I'll just leave it for one day, I'll go back another day, it'll be absolutely fine. That's the day they choose to molt. And that's what I think happened to Snipes, because it was a good size and then just went into a molt and the moisture had all been taken up by the substrate. So I think that's what made her perish. So absolutely gutted, but beautiful. There we go. So hopefully that's going to have a little bit of black coloration when this one molts. But let's get in and see if I can get the other one in. Leave this one open. Okay. We have the other one. Just check that's not a hole at the bottom. Yeah, brilliant. Take that straight out. There we go, nice and gentle. And let's unravel this one. Ooh, movement already. Slightly smaller, this one. Only slightly. Same stage. I love the way these walk. No, I knew this one wouldn't walk in. Let's just see if I can encourage it. Don't want it to fall. Come on. There we go, you get the abdomen raise. But I need you to go in, not that way. Come on. Oh my god, I love the way they raise their booties. Come on. These are one of the most placid tarantulas I've ever had. Although I did have about 6 at one point, and I think 5 of them were really placid. One was so food aggressive, it would bite at anything. Come on. There we go. Oh, little booty raise. And then red. There we go. Runs off straight away to hide. But there you go. I think this is going to be absolutely brilliant for them. And there you go. So there's the pair of them. So what we'll do is I'm not going to give any more updates for this one for a little bit of time, just to let them settle in, see if they both molt, because they're both in pre-molt. And then when they do and they get some more size and colour, I'll give you an update on how they're doing in these enclosures. So thanks very much for watching, guys, and I'll see you on the next one.